grew up believing that Indian IT jobs were stable. People would join a TCS, Infosys, Wipro, or HCL and spend their entire careers, their whole life there. It was not like in the West where layoffs were very common, say an annual or a quarterly exercise. In India, IT jobs were secure, predictable, and safe. But not anymore. TCS, the gold standard in job security, has just announced layoff of 12,000 people, mostly in the middle or senior levels. So the question we are asking in today's video is that, is Indian IT still a safe career? Or is that era officially over? And more importantly, what should mid-career professionals do now before it's too late? The news of TCS layoffs sent a tremor across the Indian IT industry. But why is it so significant? Now look, layoffs do happen. It's not news anymore. Since the beginning of the year, we have heard of so many big techs like Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Intel, Meta, laying off thousands of people worldwide. But when TCS, a company that has done one modest layoff in its entire history, lets go of 12,000 people in one sweep, that is not business as usual. It is a shift in culture. TCS has always been known for job continuity, upskilling freshers, and absorbing talent for the long haul. But when this company is changing direction, it is probably an industry signal. Because if TCS is doing this, the others like your Infosys or HCL or Wipro may follow the same strategy very soon. So the Indian IT fortress that we all trusted is probably cracking. So what is the real reason behind these layoffs? Now let's bust the myth. It is not about AI taking jobs this time. Rather, it is about a skill mismatch. The demand versus supply of skills required. As the TCS CEO has clarified, the people being let go did not fit the roles that clients demand today. They are not tech savvy enough. They are not functional enough. They are not deployable into client engagements. And who are the most impacted? The middle managers, people stuck in between, too senior to be doing hands-on coding and development, too juniors to be doing strategic leadership roles, managing a P&L portfolio, and too generalist to be doing a domain expert role. And that is the layer which is most vulnerable in IT right now. Does this signal a shift from experience to agility as TCS lays off the more experienced professionals while hiring freshers? In the old Indian IT model, experience was highly valued. You joined a company, you stuck around, climbed the ladder, and earned your spot. Your respect in the company hinged on how many years you have spent there. But today, your experience can go against you unless you are agile and updated. Because clients are saying that I don't care how many years of experience you have, whether you are a senior project manager or a senior consultant. Can you solve my problems now? Practically, hands-on, efficiently, and with the relevant skills. And that is the shift I'm talking about. In response, our companies are hiring fewer managers and more hands-on experts who have the relevant skills and are available for deployment. So the age of safe, process-heavy management jobs is fading. So what should you do, especially if you are a mid-career professional with 10 to 20 years of experience? Here are my top 3 suggestions. First, get closer to actual work again. You don't need to code, but you do need to understand what are the requirements of delivery, what are the tools, automation, data, the digital flows. Think about it. If a client asked, could you jump in and troubleshoot? Now that is what will make you safe. Second, build functional depth, not just technical skills. If you are working with a bank, learn how the various aspects of banking work. If you're into retail, understand the supply chains and the inventory flows. Functional depth is more important now than generic technical skills. Learn the business deeply, not just what systems do, but why they exist. And that's where your long term value lies. And third, remain deployable. Be seen as someone who's ready to go, rather than someone who needs weeks of preparation and handholding. Update your skills so that you remain relevant, agile, and ready to be deployed into a client engagement. And that's how you shift from being at risk to in demand. The TCS layoff is more than just another news headline. It is a sign of the direction in which the entire Indian IT industry is headed. Because when India's safest IT company is letting go people, and that too in such large numbers, it means the industry is certainly not what it used to be. Job security may not be dead, but its definition has changed from titles to impact, from seniority and experience to deployability. If you are a mid career professional watching this, don't wait. Take control of your career path before it's too late. If you found this video helpful, please press the like button and share this with a friend. Also, don't forget to subscribe because I have more career hacks coming your way. See you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.